against the Cleveland Cavaliers. So we got 1, 2, 3. We got 3 more games before we try to focus and maintain what we did for them, the 76ers. So we got to have the same influence and courage and chemistry to beat the Cavaliers, because we lost them. We lost to them the first time they came back to home. Kyrie Irving, what he did was he tried to make a 3 and he couldn't stop making 3s, and he kept making them. But then when LeBron was going, he passed it to LeBron. He went for a dunk, and then once he got open some more, he just went for some free throws. But yeah, we got to stop him before it's too late. Especially with the Golden State Warriors too, because they got some good players. But yeah, man, we're going up against the Cleveland Cavaliers, man. Hopefully we could do a good job, man. Have the same influence. Man. Hopefully.
The 2K Sports pregame show, sponsored by Kia.
And welcome to the NBA Conference Finals on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny Smith. Game 1 is upon us, and this looks like it will be a fantastic series. Tonight, it'll be the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Detroit Pistons at their home, the Palace of Auburn Hills. And guys, for the Pistons, they're enjoying a terrific postseason run. Only 1 loss so far. A definite title contender, but they're just taking it 1 game at a time. And now we have the conference finals. 4 teams left, competing for a chance to face off for the championship. Shaq, you've been in a few of these bad boys. Tell us what it's like.
Yeah, every team left at this point is a legit contender. As a star player, this is when you want to take over the game and be a leader and get your followers up on Instagram.
Yeah. No that's very important.
Or Facebook or Twitter.
Yeah, no question. If you don't get those up, you're going to be in trouble. Because this is really when you want your bigs to surface. You want them to have SL. You know what that is?
Shaq Levers.
Oh, no question. 4,300 times. But I played with one of the best guys ever, I think, Hakeem Olajuwon. His ability to make people better around him, as well as be a dominant force, was second to none. This is when your bigs are surface.
You know who's got a lot of followers? Kevin Harlan. He has like 12 followers.
Kenny, did you say I played?
Another tally for the Jet.
It's game time, friends. I hope you guys been practicing.
Stay ready so you got to get ready.
I hate to have to be the ones that knock you guys out, but hey, somebody's got to do it.
Okay, well, we'll see. Trust me, I have no intention of starting my summer vacation early.
Okay, may the best man win then.
May the best man win. It's going to be me.
For these 2 teams, 2 rounds down, 2 to go. The battle for the Eastern Conference continues. Game 1 of the conference finals. Our broadcast team tonight, on one side, Greg Anthony. On the other side, Steve Smith. On the sideline, David Aldridge. I'm Kevin Harlan. You'll see Cleveland taking on the Detroit Pistons. You look at Detroit. Saw them looking very tough, winning that last round pretty easily in 5 games.
And while I expect them to win this game and potentially win big, this is a team that really plays well on their home court. And if they do that, they can really set the tone for this series.
And nothing tips off a broadcast like getting the lead out from the sidelines. And we've got David Aldridge there for that. David, good evening.
Well, LeBron James, of course, is one of the greatest players to ever play the game, but he remains one of the most team-first superstars you'll find. He said a lot of people misconstrue what it takes to win, just scoring or going out and trying to will it yourself. It's a team game, and you have to rely on your teammates as well. And he remains, with his vision and passing, among the best at spreading the wealth. Kevin?
Great stuff, D.A. Thanks. So Detroit will get the first possession. So the first quarter now underway as we begin the Eastern Conference Finals. Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Smith and LeBron filling out the wings. Thompson is up there with Shannon Fry. And it's Irving in at the point guard. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Thompson. Smith up top, defended by Young. Smith kicks to Irving. Back to Smith. Dishes to James. It's up a three. You can't hit that time. The Pistons go the other way with it. Harris passes to Harris. Here's Drummond. Banked in off the glass.
Stick with Drummond. Stick with Drummond. Stick with Drummond.
Nice make for
Stick with Drummond.
They get the scoring started.
Let Drummond get the ball.
You love to get the first
Until you miss. Until you miss.
Here's the pass to LeBron. Shoots from the baseline. James with another miss.
Mix-up defensively left him wide open from mid-range. That's a shot he needs to hit.
Kicks to Drummond. Feeds to Harris. The dish to Young. No good on the triple. LeBron outside. Another miss by James.
3 straight misses to begin this contest and already starting to look frustrated.
Harris kicks to Luke. Hooked down low that time, and he got the 3-second call. Cleveland's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Now here's Irving. Puts it up. Will not go. This is off the front line.
They're scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They right now are searching for a bucket.
So the wing on the left. Here's Drummond. Good D by Thompson.
Tell you what, the defense got lucky there because you know he can hit it from mid-range.
Cleveland shooting their first shots of the night from a charity stripe. And he knocks down the first one.
One of the best free throw shooting bigs in the league. If only Fry could get there more often.
They gotta make their shots, man. They gotta make their shots. Come on, Pistons.
And both free throws good for Fry.
Jeez,
Probably
man.
as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Harris dishes to Lewis. Harris outside. On the outside to the inside. Shot clock at 5. 13 feet away. And off the ground. And there it goes.
That's a solid pass right inside where his teammate
Good
wants it.
shot. Good shot.
Cavaliers have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals. Pass to Fry. LeBron with a screen from Thompson. James, the pass to Fry. He feeds it to Irving. Offensive rebound. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him. Thompson's got his first 2 points.
An unbelievable effort. Thompson, a dedicated warrior on the offensive glass.
And Young kicks to Harris. Back to Young. And it's good. Through contact, it's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
The Pistons shooting their first free throw of the night. And a different look here for the Pistons. Marjanovic checked in for Andre Drummond. Morris comes in for John Lure. Aldwell Pope, he's checked in for Tobias Harris. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Harris. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Anderson, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Dunleavy comes in for Channing Frye. Shumpert, he's checked in for Smith. And it's Williams in for Kyrie Irving.
The passion that Young plays with is infectious. I mean, just shows you once again how much he loves playing the game.
Here's Dunleavy for the three. The rebound by Young.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Detroit, no good that time either.
Surprising. He usually puts the dagger in your heart. That wide open for three.
Cleveland moving the ball around. Now Detroit moving it up. Will Pope with a wide open look. It's good. The assist is coming from Jackson. Will Pope's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Outside jumper. LeBron dishes to Shumpert. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
And the pure strength of Shumpert allowed him to finish through contact.
Young pass to Marjanovic. Got that bucket.
He got the ball where he wanted and attacked the smaller defender. Completely overpowered him.
30 seconds left here in the opening quarter. LeBron kicks to Anderson. Good work there as it goes. Anderson's got his first points of the night.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Here's Young. There's a screen by Marjanovic. Aldwell Pope misfires after coming off the pit.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
All you ask for is execution, and those shots will fall later.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Pistons ahead. They lead by 3. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from the Palace of Auburn Hills.
I think it's the second quarter.
He caught up with Kyrie Irving earlier, and he talked a little bit about expectations for himself and his teammates.
We expect so much out of each other every single night, and the team is going to go as hard as we go, as well as the other pieces that we have on the team. But we have to control it from a standpoint that we have to play off each other.
Kyrie reminding us that it's not just the expectations of the fans and the media he and LeBron deal with, but also perhaps the most demanding of all are the expectations they've got for each other.
Oh yeah. I mean, two guys who expect so much of themselves to start with, who naturally have a vision of how great the other guys should be. They're constantly trying to manage expectations while still demanding the best from one another. And I got to tell you, it's fun to watch.
And we welcome you back to the Eastern Conference Finals here on 2K Sports. And guys, what's your take on the Pistons so far?
Not much room to operate offensively. The defense has been stifling through the first.
And they really are just giving them no breathing room out there. They have completely flustered them and set the pace of this game in their favor.
On the floor for Cleveland getting going here in the second. Dunleavy is out there with Channing Frye. Then there's Irving. And there's Anderson. And it's Shumpert in at the 2. First one falls for the Cavaliers. Tristan Thompson comes in for Chris Anderson. And J.R. Smith subbed in for Mike Dunleavy. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Cavaliers trailing. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Perez in their last game against the 76ers had an off game. He had 6 points, and he did a good job to dish out a few assists to his teammates as well. It's really been a rough time for him, and it looks like it's a trend. A whole bunch of less than stellar games for him. and sometimes it's hard to break out of that slump. We'll see how he addresses it tonight, Kevin.
You're bringing it, David. Thank you so much for that report. And I know, guys, he was pretty disappointed in that performance.
You know, it would have been a lot easier for him to digest if they had somehow managed to win the game. But the disappointment really hits home when you struggle like he did, and that leads directly to a loss.
Yeah, he's counted on to make big plays, make big shots. He didn't do that. He has to find a way to bounce back in the next one.
Here's Smith. The made shot from Andre Drummond. Smith. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got his 4th rebound in this one. Johnson against Smith. Johnson dishes to Caldwell Pope. On the wing, Harris. The feed to Drummond. It's deflected. And so the ball's out of bounds. Shumpert touched it last.
You know what? A low percentage pass on that one, but sometimes it's worth the risk.
Yeah, questionable. But it almost got through. It's probably a quick bucket if it did.
Detroit making a switch here. Lewis checked in. Screen by Smith. Just 4 to shoot. And another 3 for Detroit.
The defense has to stay on their toes on him. They have to be active guarding the perimeter, or they will continue to get burned.
Fry passes to Irving. Dishes it to Smith. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
You know how accurate JR is from 3. That's how relatively inaccurate he can be from the line sometimes.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Levins checked in for Kentavious Caldwell Pope. And he makes both free throws. Detroit leading by 3. Smith kicks to Luke. Back to Smith. On the wing, Johnson. He's looking for Drummond and finds him. Shoots from the right block. It's rebounded by Cleveland. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Fry. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
And credit Kyrie, tremendous vision. Finds the open man.
Smith kicks to Luke. To the left wing. Pistons passing it around. Here's Drummond. Drummond with another miss. Cavaliers have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Fry with the ball. Lewis there.
Lower opportunity right there. Point blank lay in. Come on now.
Here's Levins. Off to a good start as he gets his first shot attempt.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Irving kicks to Thompson. Shumpert in the corner. Smith against Irving. 5 on the clock. No good. That would have tied it. Pistons lead by 3. Levins kicks to Luke. On the wing, Johnson. Pass to Smith. He kicks it to Drummond. Levins dishes to Smith. Fires for 3. The shot, no good. Some solid defense there from Irving. Smith the pass to Irving. Up top, Fry. Recovering. And Fry kicks to Smith. Still alive. And there's Thompson putting it right back in. Thompson Johnson's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
And those second chance points can add up. Now, here's Levens. Here's Drummond. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Drummond's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And with the time left, they still can go 2 for 1.
In this situation, I think it's a must.
That one's in there. The Detroit lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Thompson. Here's Smith. Tristan Thompson picking up that last bucket. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Johnson dishes to Lure. Here's Drummond. Moves back up. And there it is for him. Drummond's got 9.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Outside, Irving. And it falls over the rim and in.
The defense is there, but Kyrie with the quick release.
And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. Pistons lead by 1. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Coach Duran. Lou, Coach, what is the focus going to be in the second half?
Just play the right way. Move the ball, share the ball, get stops, and get out of running transition.
Always leads to good results. Thanks, Duran. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
Bring it in. We have not won this game yet. Our defense on Kyrie has got to be better, guys. He has got to work harder when they set a pick for him. I want to show hard on the pick and roll. Do not let him turn the corner on those screens. No easy buckets. Now let's get out there and win this game.
Welcome back to the Palace at Auburn Hills. That's a look at the Renaissance Center, which dominates the skyline in downtown Detroit. And we welcome you back to our presentation of Game 1. Andre Drummond has been sensational.
Unbelievable the way he dominated that offensive glass in those first 2 quarters. Just a great effort for him for the entire half.
He bullied his way inside for a ton of rebounds, and until they get a body on him, he's just going to keep coming at him.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. And Detroit looking at who they've got. Harris is in at the point. Tobias Harris is out there with John Moore. It's Young, and it's Drummond in at 7. For Cleveland, they have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
You know he's a perennial All-NBA first-teamer, but LeBron is also one of the league's top spokesmen.
Harris kicks to Young. Pass it to Lou. The Pistons working the ball around now. And outside, 6 to shoot. From deep, Harris misses. Cavaliers leading. Here's Irving. He has 6. Dishes it to LeBron. Inside. They get a hand on it. Fry passes to Irving. A shot. And it's off the back rim.
So play with somebody else. Play with somebody else.
Well, Detroit
Young.
from the floor. Looking good. Back to Harris. On the way, Harris. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession. Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the best shooters during the postseason. Number 1, Andre Drummond, and of course, Tristan Thompson.
And they've both been extremely hot from the floor. Great timing on their part to get it going in the postseason.
Well, the Cavaliers shooting well. They're at 45%. Now
Young.
elbow. LeBron dishes to Smith.
There we go.
Young with the steal.
Come on, Young.
Now Detroit moving it up. Young's running.
There we go.
It counts. Lewis got all time down for the distance.
I see you too. I see you too, man. I see you too.
4-point swing with the conversion at the other end.
Come on, let's go. We're making it way too easy for LeBron right now, guys. They will keep beating him on the block until we give them a reason to stop. I want us fronting him in the paint. Be active out there and deny the entry pass. Hey, nobody said the playoffs would be easy. We got this. Let's go.
Different look here for Detroit. Morris comes in for John Boone. And it's Caldwell Pope in for Andre Drummond. And then for Cleveland, Anderson, he's checked in for Thompson. Dunleavy comes in for Channing Frye. And it's Williams in for J.R. Smith. Williams kicks to James. Back to Williams. Just fine on the clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here and finished off by Anderson.
Oh, he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle, some urgency
From him there, sure. Caldwell Pope outside. There's a screen on Anderson. Here's Caldwell Pope. Carries it from three-point range. Caldwell Pope's got 6.
The perfect closing step. I mean, I thought it might get blocked. No.
The reason why, he understands how to create space. Got it off just in time.
Now here's Williams. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Shoots from 14. And James gets it to go on the assist by Williams. And the Cavaliers lead by 1.
Tobias.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Morris outside. And the pass to Young. Feeds to him.
Come on, Tobias.
A stupendous finish in traffic. Morris has got his second bucket tonight.
You know, excellent decision-making by Young. Really breaking apart the defense with his passing.
LeBron outside. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now. Here in the
There we go. Keep going.
Here we go. Harris heading to the hoop. Drops in the breakaway lane. And now a 3-point Detroit lead.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Williams kicks to LeBron. Williams a screen. Anderson a screen on Harris. James the pass to Irving from the baseline. Detroit with the rebound.
And at a time, they really need him to shoot well. The exact opposite is what's happening.
Coach is liking what he's seeing from his offense.
And guys, they put the defense on the defensive.
Now here is Harris. Shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside Irving. Back to James. Outside Irving. Beyond the arc. Another miss by Irving.
Right now, he's trying to find the mark. Unfortunately, he's starting to feel a little bit desperate.
And slammed dunk by Harris.
Just sheer energy. Love seeing Perez finish strong with the dunk.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Irving dishes to Williams. Up again. Can't connect. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Pistons ahead. They're up by 5. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return.
Stay tuned for that 2K20, guys. That's up next after we play 2K17. Then 2K22, then 23, then 24, then 25, and then 26. So I got a lot of games coming in the future. And it's gonna be uploaded by the time I finish every single episode. So all I gotta do now, after I finish everything, is go to Xbox Series S, which I got right now, play NCAA 25, 26, and after I play 2K26, then I'll be playing NCAA 25 and 26. And that's all the games I have for the continent. But I do have a PS5, so the only game I got right now is Madden 26.
Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. LeBron and Thompson are up front. Williams is out there with Ramon Shuck, and it's Smith in its small forward. That's good from Harris, and the assist by Drummond. Harris has got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Pistons. Outside Williams. The screen from Thompson. There's the screen. Williams gets to Smith. A three-pointer, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
It's Young on the wing, covered by Smith. Jackson passes to Luke. Shot clock at 5. Goes up on the wing. Again, the Pistons score.
And they continue to add to their lead. They might be ready to pull away.
These are two teams going different ways.
Now here's Williams. Shoots. That one's in there. The Detroit lead is cut back down to 7. The bucket there from LeBron.
Completely in rhythm that time. LeBron working off the catch and shoot.
Harris gets to Jackson. Drummond sets the screen for Jackson. Back to Harris. Three-pointer. The Cavaliers pull it in. Thompson's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Stolen by Jackson. Here's Lure. It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He throw good. Lure. Channing Fries checked in for Smith. And Lure drops them both. The Cavaliers trail by 9. James outside. There's the dish to Fry. Williams for 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
And when he's got that much of a height advantage on the perimeter, it's really tough on the defender. Easy three-pointer.
Harris dishes to Jackson. Here's Lure. Thompson with the rebound.
Yeah, great look, but disappointing with the miss.
Yeah, but he has to take that shot 10 out of 10 times. It was right there for him.
Now here's Thompson. Cleveland moving the ball around. Stolen by Lure. Here's Jackson. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Shoot 2. And he makes the first. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Irving's checked in. No free throws good from Jackson. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Irving for 3. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Calm in the heat of the storm. Kyrie with a big bucket.
Detroit leading by 5. Drummond with a screen-on jumper. Here's Harris. And he sinks the shot coming off the strong grip. Harris has got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, not a perfectly set screen there, but got in just enough room to get that shot off.
And stolen by Harris. Down low, Drummond. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. And now a 9-point Piston lead.
And terrific passing by Perez. So skilled at moving the ball around the floor.
The screen from Thompson. And a wide open look for Irving. Again, Irving missing.
A 3-point marksman. He couldn't have asked for a better look. Sometimes it just doesn't go down.
And Young kicks to Drummond. Pass to Harris. Young against Shumpert. Shoots from the elbow. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That's his first foul. There's a check in for the Pistons. And Cleveland with a change here too. Smith checked in for Iman Shumpert. The Cavaliers trail by 9. Irving from long range. A rebound by Young. For Detroit, they've gone 4-7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. On the wing, Harris. He's covered by Irving. And Moore gets it to go. And the Pistons lead by 11.
If ever there were a way to kick off the NBA Conference Finals, this is it. Going to be a table-setting victory here in Game 1 for the Pistons.
We got to see a display of offensive prowess in this one that got it done. High-scoring game.
Bucket after bucket. They were really in attack mode all game long. And maybe it goes without saying, but they had no answer for Andre Drummond.
What I really liked about his performance at the offensive end was that he wasn't pressing. He wasn't playing fast. There was a calmness to him. It was a smooth, steady game he played, and the results speak for themselves. If the defense is going to keep giving him those shots, you know he has the confidence to knock them down.
Here's Young. Sweet little forward.
Didn't take their time in wrapping this game. They came out with a sense of urgency.
Hey, way to put the squeeze on them, guys. Bring it in, let's talk. Hey, this is what happens when we play our brand of basketball. They cannot stop us. Just keep squeezing that orange juice, John.
There's 25 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Williams gets the bucket. And Detroit has possession. They've led by as many as 11 points. Williams against Young. Gets it to Harris. Back to Young. And so it's Detroit with the W. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the Eastern Conference Finals. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. See you next time.
For B.I.G., so if you don't like me, you in the building, you working. If you see us in the by the tub, we ain't have fun, we working. In the DJ booth like an independent group, like, look, this the record we working. Played it 100 times, if you don't, we gon' be in here every single night that you working. Shout out to my people with a job. I hope you don't fall asleep too hard when you working. I was, my partner tapped me on the back and turns around like, can't you see me? Working. She a witch.
All right, guys. So we won the first game. So we got we got 1, 2, 2, 3, 4. So by the time we reach May 18th, we should be good. And yeah, we should be in the finals before you know it, man, against the Golden State Warriors. It's still 0-0 for Memphis, and it's still 0-0 for Golden State. So hopefully somebody got to win against them too. But yeah, man, we got to keep it up, man. We trying to make it to the finals, man, for real. But yeah, man, the next episode will be on the 14th, May 14th. So we just gotta keep doing what we doing and make sure we have good chemistry. Keep on giving the people that's in the post a chance to get some points. Make sure everybody get a point, and then play defense and stuff like that. So I'm really happy for that. But if y'all enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe. I'm going to post mostly every day, every week whenever I have free time. And I'll catch you guys in the next video.